Cześć, z tej strony Xyrion, witajcie w kolejnym odcinku z dziedzictwem Hogwartu. No i kontynuujemy nasze przygody, questyki, lecimy gadać z Poppy. Tak jest. Dobrze. Dobrze. No tam.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
No dobra.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Już im pomagałem, to powinienem być ich
An
kumplem.
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Podejrzane. Ojoj.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
To jest dziwne, co to jest?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Oj. Ojejku, napiłem się. Nie tak.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
A, mam zrobić, okej.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Tired of wasting my time on a foolish decisions of others. We've lost precious opportunities now.
No przejrzę
Opportunities that could have brought spoils to our hands, but now they've fallen to the wayside.
Mamy ich rozwalać, czy nie?
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Ups.
You made a mistake. The land returns to the woods. Back for more.
Accio. Levioso. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Way to find out. Revelio.
Dobra, coś jeszcze zostało? Okej. Oj, zepsułem chyba niechcąco.
Reparo. Revelio.
Dobra, dużo tych takich karet tutaj jest. Znowu w namiocie, naparzanka.
What in Merlin's name?
O kurde.
Are those dragons?
Ja pierdziu, urządzają sobie walki smoków.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much, likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
No właśnie.
That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with them. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me...
Nie da się tu wejść?
That's it. I bet it's the word.
Okay.
Revelio.
Tutaj... No tak, tylko tutaj mogę iść, dobra. I tu są zwierzęta. Na razie ich nie możemy uwolnić.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
O kurde.
Something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Ohohoho. Czyli będziemy się z nimi naparzać.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
Nice.
All right, I have the egg. Revelio.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Zabierajmy im trochę rzeczy. Okej, do tego... Aj, muszę... Chłop, zapomniałem. muszę... Aj!
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Dobra. Oj, oj, oj. Dobra. Okej. Muszę teraz spowolnienie. Będzie chyba to. A. Dobra. Oj. Gdzie jest kat? Oj, już tylko jeden został. Kurde, szkoda. O, jeszcze ktoś.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. To get my claw?
This is almost...
How nice of you to stop by. Descendant.
Oj.
I'll make mulch of it.
Topiciel. Ajajaj. Wow, wow. Kurde, nic nie widzę. W ogień wlazłem. O, tutaj jest ten kat.
This has become personal.
Aj, nie da. Nie, jeszcze nie. Nie zadziałało? Hej. Kurde, ten kat nie żyje? To mocno jest ta popi jednak. A to było ciężko z tym. No co jest? Dało się czy nie? No dobra.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
No, nieźle. To chociaż tyle, że uwolniliśmy smoka. To teraz trzeba wiać. Kurde, ciężki był ten wyzwanie pojedynku. Tak z nimi walczyć spoko, ale kurde, zrobić te wyzwania.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
To co, trzeba mu
I
oddać, czy
don't think
będziemy
she knew
hodować?
they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Mech, jesteśmy
We aren't
przyzwyczajeni.
helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okej. To już 30 poziom mamy. Gdzie jest ten Buttery?
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
Oh.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Zadanie. To już 20 poziom. Tu możemy tego skrzata zrobić wreszcie. Później transmutacji się pouczymy. Jaskinia jest no niedaleko w miarę. Ale w sumie, dobra. Zanim ta jaskinia, no to trzeba posprzedawać przecież te rzeczy. O,
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
o. Ciekawe. Ale jeszcze tu bym chciał skoczyć.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
A, to zróbmy od razu tą smoczą odprawę. Okej, tutaj to później się zrobi. Z Poppy jeszcze porozmawiajmy o tym smoku.
Over here.
przez ścianę ją usłyszałem. Cienkie te ściany. Siemano Sirona.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
No elegancko. Dobrze. To od Sayonai mamy, tak? Dobra, na razie zróbmy to. Tak, chcę zobaczyć właśnie tą, nauczyć się transmutacji. Dobrze. Do góry.
Peavy's game's the best one ever! Slow coach! Slow coach!
Mhm. Trzeba będzie ogarnąć. Myślę, że to jest jedna z tych tajemnic Hogwartu. Trzeba będzie to ogarnąć. Kurde. W takie zimno pływać. O. Dawaj, cast.
Revelio.
Oj, nie chciałem
So
strzelać.
this is the underground harbour.
Paczuszka dla mnie. Urbana. Dobra. Coś mam tu znaleźć, tak?
Revelio.
Okej. Podziemna przystań. Głęboko pod dziedzińcem wiaduktu znajduje się przystań dla łodzi przewożących uczniów pierwszego roku przez jezioro Hogwartu do szkoły. Okej. Aha, i to mieliśmy zdobyć. Okej. Kurde, mogłem tutaj normalnie przyjechać windą. Dobrze wiedziałem, w zimę w jeziorze była jak będzie przeziębiony człowiek, no. Dobrze. Szybsza taka podróż. No tak, teraz do biblioteki.
I think rules against beasts in the dormitories should be enforced.
Okay.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Wiesz.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okay.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct!
Oh.
The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Opowieści o trzech braciach. To chyba...
Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
O, tłuczek jest.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Ah.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
No, nie mam pojęcia.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
Oh.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
Fajnie.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Szczerze, Insygni śmierci nie pamiętałem.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Okej.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Oh.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Księga o natychmiastowej transmutacji. Ta księga ma za zadanie dostarczyć wskazówek uczniowi pragnącemu poznać bardziej zawiłe rodzaje transmutacji. Profesor Weasley często poleca zaawansowanym uczniom jako lekką lekturę.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
No dobrze, a to... Nie, to musimy wyjść stąd, prawda? Dobrze, profesor Weasley. A więc na zewnątrz, my idziemy tu. Klasa transmutacji, ui.
I heard Professor Weasley
Hello,
transfigured the
Gareth.
book with all her test answers.
So, has your
into an
aunt been taking it a
owl
bit
stopped
easier on you
gentle
lately?
cheating.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
O nie.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Dobry pomysł.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Okej. O.
Beautifully done.
Okej.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okej. No dobrze. Zobaczmy sobie, jak działa transmutacja.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
O,
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
o proszę. No, to nam się szykuje parę kościków. Z Amitem jeszcze będziemy gadali. Dobrze, dobrze. No, ale to w następnym odcinku, bo na ten odcinek już czas dobiegł końca. Także dzięki wam za oglądanie. No i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Trzymajcie się, chłopaki.